Hey, so I'm Sergio. I'm doing my mental reflection through a video. Um, the last time I talked about, or the last time I did a video for this, was I was talking about some new goals that I had. Becoming a supervisor or working on med stuff, working on handling 16 boys. So, first of all, um, I'm gonna reflect on what I talked about with my site supervisor for my evaluation. So she said that I was very flexible, um, coming in or having those groups of kids coming in. That I was already flexible, but then this whole new curveball got thrown to me, and now I had to work on that flexibility, which was being able to work with leadership. Just because I was a leader where I was at, and then I had new leadership coming in, how was I going to be able to work with them? How were we going to be able to work together? So we figured that out. At some point, we had to have a mediation. That went amazing. That was good. Um, that's the area I gotta. She said that that's what I gotta grow. Where I gotta grow. She's working on my flexibility, um, and then being able to take all this change and stuff like that. Um, well, she said being better at documentation as well. I feel like since I've taken on that leadership role, I've lacked a little bit on my documentation skills. So she also said I need to work on that. Um, what additional characteristics are you learning about yourself through your continued involvement with this internship? Um, Additional characteristics, I'm a lot more aware of how important a team is. Having that family um, feel, having that professional and family feel, having those boundaries. When we're able to do that, we show the kids that we can be one, and then we make them more comfortable and they know what to expect from us every day that we work. Um, and then the agency is just super focused on being able to help out these kids, make them make them grow during their time here. Uh, and then I've also been able to actually apply for the supervisor position, so I've grown there. My values have grown to being a leader, being somebody that my staff and the kids can depend on. So I did apply for it. I do have an interview tomorrow, actually, Saturday, and I I'm excited for it. Um, and then uh, additional characteristics from the organization. Again, um, being able to grow a team where we can all trust each other and support each other when it comes to making decisions. Um, Being able to, I think that's one thing that we struggled with when all these changes and all these two programs came together. There was a lot of miscommunication. There was a lot of struggles being able to hold each other accountable. We've been able to work on that. That's gotten way better. We now trust each other. We help each other. We support each other. Switch each other out. Tap each other out when we have to. Um, it's been amazing so far. It's been a big 5 weeks of growth. A big 5 weeks, especially with all this COVID-19 stuff going on. I've been able to work with my team to make these youth days better. They can't see their families. They can't um, go off site. They got to be stuck in here 24/7. What are we doing to be able to help out these kids? So that's our focus. That's our value right now. What are we doing to be able to keep them on the right mindset, the right path? Remind them that hey, you will get to that point to where you can see your family. We just gotta hold this out a little bit. Um, she also said, like I said, I mentioned that mediation. There was some miscommunication there between me and another leader. We were able to let each other know what was going on. We helped each other grow from there. Um, and we also did come up with some new goals. Demonstrate the ability to hold myself accountable and take feedback as well as hold peers accountable, which is what I mentioned earlier. Demonstrate flexibility with staff, which is what I also mentioned, and demonstrate flexibility in staff and schedule changes, and continue to ask for wants and needs to feel supported. I think that's something that I struggled with at first. I didn't know how to ask for those things when all these changes happened, and now I'm able to do that. Now I'm able to feel supported by my team, by my new team, by my new leadership. So hopefully I'll be a part of that leadership team. Since I don't have the supervisor title yet, I hope I do get it. But yeah, so if I do, I'll be talking about that on the next video that I have for the final. Um, Talking about my experience as a supervisor, which comes with learning how to do on-call stuff, having to do supervisions with my staff, having to do supervisor meetings to talk about what's going on. So there's a lot of growth that has happened these past 5 weeks, and it's been amazing. And I really appreciate this opportunity to be a part of this agency. It's helped me grow professionally and in every single kind of way. So everything's so far so good. Thank you.